The Brescia Bearcats will win the tip, and they're off and running. They get it in the corner to Sands. Sands for three. Good. Brescia scores right off the bat. They get going quickly. And Bearcats take a 3-0 lead just like that, Zach.
Yeah, quick start for the Bearcats here. Bearcats come in at 5-12 on the year, 3-9 in the River States Conference, while the Grenadiers are 9-11, 5-7 in the River States.
Lane Lauterball gets into the lane. Tough two for Lane. Lane scores. Grenadiers get right back on the board to match it. And Jacoby with a steal. Where it's going to be a 2-on-2. Oh, what a behind the back for Jacoby. Wow.
What a way to start the night for Jacoby Hendricks.
My goodness, Jacoby with what a move. And Coach Brown is livid with that call. As Feister takes it in the lane, gets it to Gardner. Gardner with the turnaround. Jay, good. He gets the home bounce. Corey Gardner scores. First points of the night. Brescia back on top, 5-4. Goes to Hendricks to Lauterball. Back up to Kayla Brown. 18:39 to go in the first half, and we have had action right from the tip. Hadaway with the running off the screen. He will be fouled. He will be fouled by Feister. That will be his first foul of the night. First foul in this game. And so far, both teams have came out firing on the offensive side of the ball. They will say Hadaway was not shooting.
Yeah, I mean, usually there's a little bit of a quicker pace with these Grenadiers, and I mean, they've stuck with that. Looks like that ball was tipped out by Hadaway. Brescia. And Wiley Brown disagrees, and I have to say that I do too, to a point. I didn't really see. He
said you've already missed 2 fouls, and we're not even 2 minutes in the game. Two missed calls by Coach Brown already. I love it. And Brescia will go back on offense with a slim 1-point lead. Oh, and a sweet pass under the goal. Sands for another three off. Lauterball. And now they will say that's a foul on Ethan Hadaway. And this could be a hot night for Coach Brown.
Yeah, I mean, we're just under 2 minutes in, and he's already had to have some conversations with the refs here. And there's been some shoddy calling.
A three from Feister missed. J.J. Reed tips it out to Lauterball. Brown is streaking, and Caleb Brown misses the layup. Caleb just missed the bunny there, Zach. And now Gardner takes the jumper off. Will be a jump ball. Will go to IUS. Not the start at all we wanted our Grenadiers to have. It's been
interesting, Tyler.
The men's and the women's both have now gotten off to sloppy starts.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely much sloppier than we're used to seeing the Grenadiers play. I mean, couple good offensive possessions. Defense hasn't really been there quite yet. We'll see if they can put it all together and play a complete game of basketball here.
It will be the Grenadiers' ball off the jump as the rotating possession arrow does favor the Grenadiers. Jacoby Hendricks with a sweet move early to get the scoring started. Has not scored yet for IUS since then. Grenadiers do trail 5-4. Gets it to J.J. Reed to Kayla Brown. Hendricks looking for some help, and that's going to be tipped. Stolen by Gardner. Dunk from Gardner. And Brescia has came in ready to go. Timeout, IUS. Wiley Brown is hot. 17:27 to go. Brescia leads 7-4. Hendricks will bring it up for the Grenadiers as Brescia takes a 3-point lead. They've got every bit of momentum so far. Hendricks with some sweet dribbling being guarded by Sands. Gets it to Jaden Johnson, who checked in for Kayla Brown. Johnson looking for some help, gets it back to Lauterball. Jaden Johnson was open. Lauterball streaks by. Good. Lane Lauterball scores. Lane has 4. Lane's having a nice game for IUS to start. Lane has 4. Gets it to Hogg. Hogg in the lane, working on Reed. Reed cuts him off, gets it back to Gardner. Gardner's got 4 also for the Bearcats. Gets it down low to Berzawa. Almost a steal from Reed. Gets it down low, out in the corner to Sands for another corner 3. Off. Berzar misses, rebounded by Hendricks. Throws it up to J.J. Reed. Gets it back to Jaden Johnson now. Grenadiers look to push. They will be slowed down. There's no easy bucket for IUS yet. Reed thought he had Hadaway. Oh, it's streaking Lauterball. No. Will be a foul.
No, I mean,
Berzawa will have his first foul.
so far, Lane Lauterball has really been all of IUS's offensive production. I mean, great move from Jacoby early, but we've seen Lane pretty much at the forefront of everything.
Yeah, Lane's really been a big offensive presence all season for the Grenadiers, and especially tonight, as now he's up to 5 of the 7 for IUS.
Can't skip the Grenadiers the lead here, their first lead of the night.
And exactly like that, he does exactly what you wanted, Zach.
I was hoping for it.
Lane gives the Grenadiers their first lead of the night. IUS leads 8-7, 16-19 to go. Ball will be handled by Feister, guarded by Hendricks. Gets it in the corner to Gardner. Gardner gets a high ball screen from Berzawa. Gets it. Gardner goes right around Hendricks. Tipped from Jacoby, will stay with the Bearcats. Last touch by Jacoby. Good defensive possession there for Jacoby. Tipped it right out of Gardner's hands as he was looking like he was going to have another easy layup.
And I mean, both of these teams, when they're on offense, they move so quick, it's a little hard to follow at times.
Yeah, both teams have been moving very quickly tonight. Oh, and a nice move. They get it into Hogg, scores. Taryn Hogg scores. And that was a nice offensive possession from the Bearcats. They got deep into the shot clock, did not panic, got an easy bucket. Hendricks gets a screen from Hadaway. He throws it down to Hadaway, and he just can't even handle the pass. Nice pass from Hendricks. That will trigger Coach Brown, and Richard Lang is in for Ethan Hadaway. It will be Brescia's ball now, and Feister will bring it up for the Bearcats. Get it in the corner to Gardner, stolen by Jaden Johnson. And they say Johnson went out of bounds. If anything, he got pushed.
Yeah, I mean, he was right on that line, but it didn't look like he went out of bounds, and there was definitely a lot of pressure on him. It looks like the refs are going to have a conversation about this real fast.
8, and they're going to say there's 18 on the shot clock. That didn't make any sense at all, but
yeah, that really doesn't make any sense.
They will stay. It says it stays with Brescia. Showtime, and the alley-oop for the Bearcats. Brescia's playing with confidence.
Yeah, and then this is more of the dunking game than we've seen at home really all year.
Richard Lang almost answered with his own alley-oop, and it just was in and out. And Coach Brown, this has been one of those nights for him already.
Yeah.
Gardner by Johnson, and Brescia is just absolutely taking it to the Grenadiers on offense.
Yeah, I mean, they've played a really athletic game of basketball on both sides of the ball. I mean, the Grenadiers just haven't been able to keep up yet.
Jacoby Hendricks with a sweet jumper, and that's what we haven't seen any of that tonight.
I mean, that shot's just automatic from Jacoby, but I mean, we see here again the offense from the Bearcats as that ball's going to be turned over.
Throws it up to Lauterball with a great pass. Lane's fouled. He will go to the line. This is going to be a game. They're going to get out and run. Both teams, when they've been in transition, have looked good. Armani Carr in for the Grenadiers. Luke in for the Bearcats. It will be a timeout. 14:29 to go in the first. Brescia leads 13-10. Full timeout, IUS.
Why did I choose IU Southeast? The small size is just right for me. It's close to home and located on a beautiful campus. And you'll earn an IU degree that won't drain your finances. Shine bright at Indiana University Southeast.
Tyler, can I tell you something?
I'd love to hear it.
I'm excited. This is an exciting game.
This has been a good game so far.
Grenadiers don't have the lead right now, but Lane's going up, going to take some free throws.
I think he puts us within one here.
I think he does too.
Lane had a nice game to start. He's already got 6, Zach.
But if he doesn't, it's your fault.
Hey. One more and I was correct.
Yeah. I hope you are.
I hope I am as well.
But we've been known to be jinxes.
Yeah, that's true. We have. And Lane's second shot is good. Lane scores. He scores both, and now the lead's back within one. This has been an exciting, up-paced basketball game to start. 14-25 here in the first half. Brescia leads by a slim 1 point. Ball's on the floor. Gardner, that should be a walk. He cannot stand up. It is a travel. And that's exactly what the Grenadiers needed. Get a turnover from Gardner, this is the first guy that I think I've seen all year that has had a step on Hendricks.
Yeah, and I mean, I was just about to say they really need to circle his name. Gardner has run circles around the Grenadiers so far. Shot from J.J. Reed just off.
And rebounded by... It was rebounded by the Bearcats. Hendricks did tip it out of bounds. We'll stay with the Bearcats. 14 minutes on the dot to go. Be a side out for Brescia. Get it into Hogg. Hogg working on Reed. Going to be another tie-up, I believe. Jump ball. We'll stay with Brescia.
And, I mean, we don't see it very often, but Hogg really trying to challenge J.J. Reed. And, I mean, J.J. Reed held his own as that ball's loose, recovered by Reed.
Tipped away from Hogg by Hendricks. J.J. Reed getting guarded now. Gets it back to Jacoby.
A lot of pressure on Reed here early.
And Jacoby just kind of struggling to get going so far. Picks his dribble up, gets it to Armani Carr, who checked in for. And Armani's almost gets it stolen from Gardner. Brescia is playing aggressive. They get it in the corner. Reed's wide open. Misses. Johnson almost had the tip rebound. And the Brescia is giving IUS everything they want and more on the defensive end.
This is a really impressive defensive performance from the Bearcats thus far.
Feister thought about a three, does not take it. Gets it into Sands. In the corner, back to Hogg. Off. J.J. Reed goes skying in for the rebound. Hendricks has the ball. Oh, what a pass to Armani in transition for three. Off. Grenadiers have just been a tick off, just like the women to start. Gardner goes skying in, gets it to Luke for three. Luque scores. Brescia's leads up to 4, and man, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really good game. We're not even halfway through the first half.
Hendricks is going to get a high ball screen from J.J. Reed. Gets it to Lane Lauterball, back to Reed in the corner. 12:25 to go. Gets it back to Jaden Johnson. Thought about a three, does not take it. Got hit by Hogg. One more pass. Armani's open in the corner for three. Good. Armani Carr for three. And that is what the Grenadiers needed. Armani gets on the board with a nice corner pocket three. Cuts the lead within one. Sands gets baseline. J.J. Reed almost had a steal. Hogg's going to take it right in. Hogg scores. He's had a nice game. Also for Brescia, him and Gardner both with 6 for the Bearcats. Hendricks has 4. He brings it up for IUS. Gets into the lane, and what a move. He should be fouled. He will be fouled. He's going to the line. At the table, checking in for the Bearcats is Lewis Penn III.
And I think something that really sets Jacoby Hendricks apart is, yes, he can make the plays. Yes, he can set up plays. But he gets sent to the line quite a bit.
Yeah, that's
and he converts
a lot of his points. He does get
quite a few free throws.
He can get a lot of his points from the free throw line.
He doesn't have the shoes I like on, though, Tyler.
No, he does not. Maybe that's what he's missing right now. He might change them in half. He's done that before.
He's done that before. Yeah, we've seen that before.
And Xavier Price is in for your Grenadiers. J.J. Reed goes down.
Price, been getting quite a few minutes for the Grenadiers here these past 2 weekends. A lot of good minutes for him.
Hendricks' second shot is upcoming. Needed this one. Push the lead back to 1 for Brescia. It is down to 1. Woo! You know what? I think Jacoby's going to get going after that.
Do you? That's the prediction? Well, I'd love to see it.
I'd love to see it, too. 11:40 to go here in the first half. Brescia leads 18-17. Goes to Corey Gardner, being guarded by Xavier Price. Xavier, a bigger guard, so this could be a matchup problem for Brescia. They get it to Penn. Penn looking for some help. Takes a three off. Tipped in by Luque.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, that's just Luke. Whew. He's got 5 off the bench for the last 2 possessions for the Bearcats. Hendricks trying to work back on Gardner. That should be a foul. That will be a foul. Hendricks holding his arm. He will go to the line.
And that is a strong reaction from the Bearcat faithful.
Yeah, I don't know if they quite agree with that one, but he did get him on the arm.
Oh, conversation with the ref here for Gardner. I mean, that's something we saw last week. Players started to talk to the ref, ended up getting a technical, and that really fired up the Grenadiers.
And
I mean,
Hendricks is still looking like he's in some pain. He did make the first free throw. And Hendricks will go to the bench. Xavier Price will be the main ball handler now for our Grenadiers. J.J. Reed in. Leads back down to 1. We've got to get a stop. I'd like to see us get a lead here.
I mean, Gardner is quick.
I do think that Xavier Price could be a matchup problem for Gardner. Oh, what a spin move. Good. The spin move is good by Feister. He scores. And Feister is on the board tonight. He's got 2. Leads back up 2-3. J.J. Reed working on Hogg. Oh, a nice move. Xavier Price with the rebound. Pitches it out to Johnson. Johnson with a little jumper. Good. Jaden Johnson with the sweet touch from 15 feet.
And Grenadiers, great job of keeping this game close. Stayed within 1.
That's why Xavier Price is so tough. Oh, Luke is open for 3. Good. He has hurt the Grenadiers off the bench. He's got 8 off the bench here. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. Lane was open. They get it to Lane now. Lane scores. Lane Lauterball wide open down low, and this could be one of those nights where we see Lane really a tough matchup.
And Lane read that really well. Defender jumped up a little early. He took his time, went up, easy shot. Grenadiers back to within 2.
And that should go. Oh, and they say it will stay with Brescia. Camonte Shaw in for the Bearcats. It will be a media timeout. 9:50 to go. Grenadiers trail 25-23.
Louisiana Members Credit Union. We're invested in more than just your finances. We're invested in your future, the future of your family, the well-being of the community you live in, and in those who dream big. Until those dreams become a reality, any bank can give you a loan or open an account. At IMCU, we care about more than just dollars and cents. We care about doing things that make sense. And investing in you makes good sense to us.
9:50 to go here in the first half. Brescia does lead 25-23. They will have a baseline out. It will be taken out by Gardner. Gets it into Penn. Penn for a three, off. Rebounded by Xavier Price. He will be double teamed, and he's in a bad spot. Shaw comes right in, gets the steal. Then Lane tips it away. Goes to Penn. He thought about a three. Does not take it. Whoa. .26 on the shot clock. They want re-put up on the board. They get it in to Gardner. Gardner gets it to Shaw. Back to Luke. Luke gets into the lane in the corner, back to Shaw. Shaw being guarded by Reed. Out to Penn, who's already taken a couple threes. Did not take it. Gardner gets in on Price. Throws it up. Good. Gardner had a great game. He's got 8 for the Bearcats.
He's been a Grenadier killer tonight.
Yes, he has. Xavier Price picks up his dribble, gets it to J.J. Reed. Reed gets it to Lauterball, up to Armani Carr. 15 on the shot clock. Grenadiers get it back to Reed. Reed looking for some help. Needs some help. Gets in the corner to Xavier Price for three. Off. Jaden Johnson gets the rebound. What a rebound from Jaden Johnson. They get it down to Lauterball, who's got the matchup. And IUS just can't find their stroke yet.
Yeah, I mean, the defense for the Bearcats has just been overwhelming. I mean, it seems like when they're on defense, as there's another shot put up by Gardner, it seems down on the Grenadiers' side, really, when they're going for shots, there's more blue on the court than white.
Yeah, and this is kind of the first time we've seen the Grenadiers really struggle in a few weeks at home. And that should be a foul right there, and Coach Brown is going to lose his mind in a second. Jaden Johnson with the take. That will be a blocking foul. I mean, this has just been this game's kind of gotten a little out of control from the officiating side lately.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good move from Jaden Johnson there.
A great move from Jaden Johnson.
Send him to the line.
It will send Jaden to the line.
Watch that mic there, Tyler.
I know, my hands hit it. Jaden's first shot's off. Zach, can I just say something to you? You're one of my best friends in this entire world.
Oh, you stop it.
You are, though. You are one of my best friends, and you knew that already.
I had an idea.
You knew that already.
I had an idea.
Now, when my team that I like is losing and they don't make free throws, I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
But Jaden's going to make this one. Oh, my gosh, he did not. So, Jaden Johnson goes 0 for 2 from the line.
You jinxed him, Tyler.
The Grenadier faithful is not happy with that, as you can hear the moans and groans all the way from over here. And an and one, and Gardner is just taking over this game. Corey Gardner with 12, could make it 13, and the lead is creeping towards double digits for the Brescia Bearcats.
And I mean, we've seen, it seems like every weekend, Jacoby Hendricks go out there and just dominate team after team. I'll have to say, Gardner's having a very similar performance to some of the 40-point games we've seen Jacoby have here. And that's something I don't want to see.
Gardner's free throw's good, and now the lead's up to 9. IUS has got to find the offensive bug. 7:55 here to go in the first half. IUS has got to find a way to score.
Jacoby is back out. It seems like he got some time to recover as that ball is just stripped away.
And then Brescia's getting out and running. Oh, what a pass to Shaw, cut off by Lauterball. Shaw works down low. That's going to be a foul. Almost another and one. They could go up by double digits, and this is not good.
Not good. That's the best way I can put it, Tyler. Not good. Still quite a bit of game left. Just under 18 minutes. But, I mean, you'd love to see the Grenadiers get something going as that first free throw from Shaw is missed.
And we needed that, so the lead could just be 10 here. Lead could be 10. 7:38 to go in the first half. Second one is good from Shaw. Leads up to 10 now, 33-23, biggest lead of the night. We've got to find a way to get some offense going. I mean, this has just been the slowest Grenadiers offensive performance that we've seen in such a long time. Gets it to Armani in the corner. Back up to Lauterball at the top. He clears it out, gets it to Jaden Johnson. Thought about a three, does not take it. And Jaden's going to get it tipped from Luke. And now they will say it will stay with the Grenadiers. There will stay 11 seconds on the shot clock. Xavier Price at the table. Xavier will check in for Jaden. Just not a good start for the Grenadiers. They just have not found any rhythm on offense. Haven't been able to stop Corey Gardner either. And just as we say that, J.J. Reed almost had the ball stolen, gets it down to Lauterball. Into Xavier Price, who goes up and fouled. Xavier is going to be fouled.
I mean, the Bearcats have played just a tough defense really since tip-off. Yeah. I mean, it's been rough for the Grenadiers, but they've still managed really to keep the game close. I mean, it's gotten away from them a bit here, but they've really been able to take advantage of free throws. They've been fouled quite a bit early. The first one is made by Price there.
We needed that.
But, I mean, the Grenadiers have to find some way to break through this Bearcat offense and then keep pace with them on defense.
And our good solid friend Noah has songs in the crowd tonight. Owen is lonesome.
Well, yeah, just sitting there all alone, known professionally as Boing Boing.
And Gardner and Hendricks have just been warned. We're talking to each other, and they have put a stop to that. 7:09 to go. Leads back into single digits. They get it into Shaw. Grenadiers are in some full court pressure. Price on Shaw. They're going to probably look to get it back to Gardner. Shaw looks to take it the whole way. He pulls it back. Xavier Price gets him to – Gardner gets into the lane. Gets it back to Luke for three. No, too strong. Lauterball rebound. I mean, that's got to be some sort of foul.
And Lauterball upset.
Oh, and Coach Brown is in the face.
And ladies and gentlemen, I wish you could see the face of the referee.
I got to pull a headphone off to listen to this.
Yeah, I think I made as well. I mean, that is the most emotion I've seen Lane Lauterball show. He got some hard contact. It looks maybe like he got.
They're saying Lane got hit in the face. Yeah, that's what Wiley's really upset about.
I mean, he got that ball. He kind of closed his eyes and immediately kind of went up towards his lip. I mean, that is.
He just looked into the crowd at our one of our former players, and he said, this wouldn't be happening if you were playing. Oh, and JJ just almost threw it away. Armani is there to save it. Gets it to Xavier Price. Back to Kobe. Kobe with a deep three. Good! Jacoby Hendricks for three. And that is what the doctor ordered, my friend.
I would say so.
A deep three from Jacoby, and let's see if that gets IUS going. Jacoby looks like he is ready to go.
I mean, a lot of times in every level of the game, you see one of your players, I think more so in the game of basketball, that shot will be made for the Bearcats. Just a two, though.
From Hogg, man, he's had a tough game as well.
If one of your players fouls somebody a little too hard, players on the other team start to get a little fire under him. It took the technical foul. It's a great move from Lane, and he puts up two more there. I think he's fired up, Tyler.
And now Lane's gotten going, and just like that, we've gotten this lead within 5. Let's get a stop. And that's a block from Price, but Sands does get it. Armani tips it away. Shaw, and now Armani's got the ball. What a steal from Armani Carr. He's got a breakaway. Rebounded by Lauterball. He's got to go up. He needs some help, and now he's going to throw it away. Oh, no. Jacoby thought he had a steal. They will call a foul. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is crazy.
I'm hearing it from both sides. Everywhere around me, everybody's calling it ridiculous, but this is.
And Armani will check out. And Armani's looking like he got poked in the eye now, too, as Kristen Simmerow is going to check him out.
Yeah, great.
Oh, his contact fell out. We've been confirmed his contact fell out.
And that'll ruin your day, Tyler. Yeah. That gave me chills just thinking about it. As somebody that wears contacts, there's nothing worse than having one go back behind your eye or one falling out.
Well, when you look as good as you do, you need to have your contacts to look at yourself, you know.
Your voice is cracking. Are you a little nervous?
I just wanted to let you know. It's genetics. That's genetics.
Oh, and they've got somebody down and searching for that contact.
You want me to go look, too? I'll go look.
They got a whole search party out for the contact.
I mean, I can go help them look.
You know what?
We even got our good old trusty Thunder out there looking for it as well.
They got Grenadier athletic trainer Kristen Semro out there.
Should I go help?
You know what? I don't know if our prescription matches, but I'll go down there. I'll give Armani my contact.
And looks as if we are going to.
You know, this is why you bring extra. You got to have an extra pair. And a double technical call.
And a double technical on Jacoby and Shaw.
Well, they said 15 and 20. Oh, no. I misheard.
Well, I mean, this is completely stemmed. And we know we never put the blame on anybody on this, but the officiating has just pretty much let this game get almost out of hand early.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, this is the only way they're going to be able to rein it back in.
Yeah, and there have been a lot of hard fouls that haven't been called. I mean, we saw Lauterball take a hit to the face. Nothing's called. And, I mean, both these teams play a very physical defensive game, but, I mean, tempers are flaring in ways we haven't seen.
Good swing pass to Johnson. The Lauterball down low, blocked. Off Sands will stay with the Grenadiers. And only down by 5. 5:03 to go. This game might go wire to wire. Grenadiers have got to find that three-point shot. They've kind of been not as trigger happy tonight with their threes as we've normally seen.
Well, and I think that's really just because everywhere they go, there's one, possibly two Bearcat defenders on them everywhere they go.
Hendricks gets into the lane, scoops and scores. Jacoby Hendricks with a nice move. Jacoby's up to 13 on the night for the Grenadiers. Leads down 2-3. Smallest we've seen it in a long time. Shaw with the jumper over. Xavier scores. Xavier, nothing you can do about that.
Grenadiers just need to keep it as close as they can. You know, they're only a few shots away.
I feel like they've kind of weathered the storm. That should be a foul on Shaw. It will be. But it's pretty funny, the two guys that got the double technical, well, Shaw just fouled his counterpart. Three is the shooter. They say full timeout will be 1-1. Jacoby goes to the line. Grenadiers trail by 5, 37-32, 4:30 to go in the first half. Well, Jacoby's going to the line for the Grenadiers. He has 13. I'd like to see 15 here for Jacoby.
I would too.
First shot's good off the 1-1. Jacoby scores. Gets the lead within 4.
And I mean, we've seen tempers flare quite a few times on this court, but I think really because of what the officiating has allowed, we may see them reach to a fever pitch with how just physical both of these teams are.
And that's about as easy it's going to get as Hogg takes it right to the bucket. And Wiley's got to find somebody that's going to be able to stop that drive because they've had no answer to any of Brescia's drives tonight. Brescia Grenadiers have got to find a way to get stops. And Jacoby got past Luke. Luke's height, though, altered the shot. They get it to Gardner. He goes flying in. He's going to swing it out to Luke. Pins open for 3. Does not take it. Gets by Price. And that will be a foul on Xavier Price. Xavier got him with the body.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be 2 free throws for Penn at the line. Grenadiers have got to find a way to just string together some couple scoring possessions and just some stops.
Yeah, I really don't think, because that first shot is made, I really don't think we can have there not be a back and forth nature of this game. It's just the Grenadiers need to make it more of even weight on the seesaw. Right now, Brescia's got a little weight on them.
Yeah, they do. They got to find a way. They got to get a bucket here. I'd like to see maybe a 3. I think, and the Grenadiers have got the lineup in to do that because every guy in the lineup right now for IUS can hit a 3, and Hendricks just throws it way too high.
We've seen that at times from Jacoby, and really, I think Jacoby Hendricks may be trying to do a little bit too much. I mean, obviously, there have been some words said to him, and he's probably got some emotions flaring, but, I mean, Lane Lauterball really hasn't had the opportunity to do anything, and Jacoby has really been the only offense that the Grenadiers have had.
And the Grenadiers cannot get a rebound. I mean, they've got to find a way to get down to switch the floor. They gave up 3 offensive rebounds. Gardner, jumper, in and out. Jacoby comes out with the rebound. Man, are the Grenadiers lucky to come out of that without points. Jacoby gets it to Reed. Up to Johnson for 3. That's, he was in rhythm and just double clutched.
Yeah, he double clutched.
Man. They throw it up to Hogg for another alley-oop. And that is the second time they've ran that play to Hogg.
And once again, Brescia's extended this lead out.
And it's right back at 9. We've got to find a way to get some scoring going. Lane has got a Price for 3. Good. Xavier Price for 3. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered, but they got to get back on defense. Hogg throws it up. Misses. Reed with the rebound. Gets it to Jacoby with some sweet dribble, and he gets around Penn.
Have to put some points up here.
They get it to Price. Back to Johnson. To Jacoby. Almost stolen. He gets into the lane. He's going to step back jumper. Good. Jacoby Hendricks scores. Zach's a little choked up by that move. He loved it.
Oh, my goodness.
You all right there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm back. Oh, Lord.
Gardner slows it down, and now Brescia slowed it down. Leads back down to 4. They get it to Penn, to Hogg. Hogg going to be guarded by Price. They get it to Luke. Luke gets it to Penn. Penn takes a 3. No, missed. Rebounded Lauterball. Throws it to J.J. Reed. Reed's got the height advantage. He gets in. Almost an and one, and Reed's going to the line. Minute 50 to go, and this game's coming right back into the Grenadiers' hands. Weister back at the table for the Bearcats.
Tyler, I'm sorry I've been speaking. I'm fighting for my life over here.
You know, it's all right. Do you need a drink?
I got one over here somewhere.
Get a drink of that Sprizzle. Get a drink of that Sprite.
I was having some popcorn earlier. The dang Colonel almost took me out.
J.J. Reed does miss the first. If Angela's listening, I will take care of him. You do not worry. You do not worry. I will take care of him, Angela. I'm sure she would appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm sure she would too, Tyler. You do a good job. You take care of me. You make sure I'm all right.
It goes both ways. And Reed misses both free throws. Lead will stay at what, Zach?
4.
Good math. Good math.
Lead
will stay at 4.
I just have to think of our good friend, Cade Reynolds.
Eagle, hope you're listening, buddy. Hogg with a nice turnarounder. Does not take the shot. Gets it back out to Gardner. Gardner to Feister. Being guarded by Jaden Johnson. Cut off by Xavier Price. Gets it to Gardner. Gardner gets in the lane. He's going to have to shoot it over the taller Lauterball. And what a tough basket from Gardner. He had to work for that one. That's not much better defense. I think that's
the best defensive. Really, the best defensive play we've seen from the Grenadiers all night was on that possession right there.
And that should be a foul. It will be a foul on Feister. That will be his 3rd foul.
Somebody went down hard. Will be Gardner.
And now 13th. Berzawa will check in. Feister right back to the bench as he just checked in. He does pick up his 3rd foul. And now that's his 4th personal foul as he just got a technical foul.
Wow. This is a game.
And this is exactly what IUS's doctor ordered. Hendricks will get his 2 shots. Then Lauterball will get his chance to shoot. And then we will get the ball back. And this is getting interesting as we've got now fans yelling at benches.
Fans yelling at head coach Wiley Brown. And I mean, this.
Oh my goodness, this is getting interesting.
This could really get out of hand fast, Tyler. I don't know if we're safe up here in the booth.
Lane Lauterball is good. Hinkle in for Jacoby. Wow, this is right in front of us.
We're right in the thick of it.
And Lauterball makes both. Lead is down 2-2. Gardner will bring it up for the Bearcats. 1 minute to go in this action-packed first half.
We may have to stay on the mic for halftime.
Yeah, we may have to.
Happen.
Hogg with the ball, guarded by Reed. He's going to take the long jumper. Good. Hogg has been a killer. Taryn Hogg's got 14.
Hinkle's going to take the ball up for the Grenadiers. Hard defense from the Bearcats.
And should stay with the Grenadiers. And
I don't know what to do with myself right now.
I know, this is just interesting. Hendricks will check back in. Timeout. 30-second timeout. Jacoby Hendricks back in. 34 seconds to go here in the first half. Brescia leads by 4, 47-43. And it will be a baseline out for the Grenadiers as now they get it into Xavier Price. Lauterball with the spin move to Richard Lang. Lang dunks it home. Lead is down to 2. Does not get much easier than that for Big Rich.
Big Rich doing what he does best, using those arms. Looks like Brescia will wait to take the last shot of the half here. Currently leading by 2.
Down to under 10 on the clock. Brescia does lead by 2. Hall gets in the lane. He thought about a jumper. He's going to have to find to get it to Luke. Luke's now guarded by Lauterball. He's going to throw it up. Good. Luke scores.
Wow.
And that will leave at halftime a 4-point lead for the Bearcats. Brescia leads 49-45. This is going to be an action-packed second half.
I think that may be underselling it a little bit, Tyler. I'll be honest.
Yes, it will. Stay with us. 14 minutes, and guess what? We're right back to action. Brescia leads 49-45.
Louisiana Members Credit Union. We're invested in more than just your finances. We're invested in your future, the future of your family, the well-being of the community you live in, and in those who dream big. Until those dreams become a reality, any bank can give you a loan or open an account. At IMCU, we care about more than just dollars and cents. We care about doing things that make sense. And investing in you makes good sense to us.
Tyler, we're back.
Yep, sorry about that little technical difficulty we had. Your TV screen is not broken.
It's been a eventful game so far, but I'm going to read out the point leaders for both teams. For the Bearcats, Corey Gardner leads with 15, followed by Tayron Hogg with 14. Jacoby Hendricks leads all point scorers with 19, followed by Lane Lauterball with 14.
Hogg will take the first shot for the Bearcats. He misses. He gets his own rebound off a tip. Jacoby with a nice steal. It will stay with the Bearcats, though. For some team totals, Brescia, who is leading by 4 with 49 points, is 21 of 37 for 56% from the field, 3 of 11, 27% from three-point territory, 4 of 5, 80% from the free throw line. For IU West with 45 points, currently trailing by 4, they are 13 of 26, 50% from the field, 3 of 8 for 37% from the three-point line, 16 of 20 for 80% from the free throw line. And Brazzara gets the scoring started for the Bearcats, and in the second half, gets an easy 2, and Richard Lang, that puts him right at the table. Richard had a big dunk towards the end of the second half. Hadaway down low, scores. What a pass from Jacoby. And the Grenadier faithful is fired up.
And I will say, very eventful first half. And usually you don't say this, but I hope the second half is a little less eventful and is focused much more just on the game being played on the court. Rebounded there by Hadaway, given out to J.J. Reed. He'll bring it up the court.
As Sands did get fouled, or took the three-point shot and missed. Lauterball needs some help. He gets some help. Hendricks for 3, off, just a little short from Jacoby. He'll get that shot honed in, 18:42 to go. Hogg gets in the lane, misses. Lauterball with a great rebound. Fights off 2 defenders. Lauterball, it's a high ball screen. And that will be a foul.
And Lane has taken a beating tonight.
Yes, he has.
And you never want to say this, but I'm actually, glad the foul got called there. Because, earlier in the game, we saw Lane get punched in the face. No call whatsoever.
And that's very true. It will be a baseline out. They say he will not be shooting. Big Richard Lang is in for the Grenadiers.
I just love when I see him out on the court.
Armani's going to have to find a way to get it in. He's going to have to get it in. That will be a 5 count. Oh, my gosh. I knew we were getting close. And it will be a turnover. And the Grenadiers that's what they can't do if they're going to get back in this game. Because, they kind of got down. When they got down by 9, they were able to outscore them, but then they kind of just went basket for basket with the Bearcats, and they've got to find a way to stop them. And J.J. Reed will get a cheap touch foul. It will go on Reed. That should be J.J.'s first personal, and it is J.J.'s first personal.
That's good to see. J.J.'s had a problem with getting fouls early.
We've got to find a way to – and J.J. just gets a steal. Richard picks it up. He's looking for help, and he almost threw away, and Hendricks does recover. A good job from Richard. Gets in the corner to Armani. Armani gets into the lane, back out to Reed. Reed gets into the lane. He's going to take a nice little jumper, and what a shot from J.J. Reed. Leads down to 2. It's going to get tight here. Now the Grenadiers have got to find a way to get another stop.
Yep. Ideally you want to see the Grenadiers take the lead. I know that's kind of an obvious thing to say. But there's less and less time left in this game.
And they get the easy dump down to Hogg. He scores, and Hogg has been an absolute Grenadier killer. 14 on the night for him. Corey Gardner with 15 for the Bearcats. Hendricks gets into the lane. Gets it back to Lauterball, and Lauterball just dribbles it right off his foot. We'll go back to Brescia. Just a little sped up there for Lane. Got to find a way to get a stop to keep this lead around 4.
Yeah, and Brescia's defense has not let up at all. Played 23 minutes so far.
And a 3 from Gardner. Good. He rises up and hits the 3. And that was a deep 3 from Gardner. He has now got 18. Ball's thrown in the air, tipped. Lauterball comes away with it. That should be a foul. It will be a foul on Lauterball. Lauterball will go to the line, and this is a much needed foul shots for the Grenadiers. Slow the pace down, try to get it back under control.
First shot here from Lauterball.
Is good. They needed that. They needed that. Now Lane's got to convert this, and we got to find a way to put a couple stops together.
Yeah.
Second shot is good. Lane scores. Gets both at the free throw line. And now Armani's going to have to try to catch up to Gardner. He's going to try to score on Big Richard Lang, and he will not be able to do that, but he had to tip it out as there was nobody under there, and Reed does tip it out to get it back to Hogg. Hogg with the jumper. That's going to be short. Reed with the rebound. Gets it to Lane Lauterball. Lauterball. What a pass to Richard Lang. That's what we needed.
Yeah.
And Richard with great catching skills and nice touch around the bucket. Richard caught that in midair. And what a job from Richard, and what a pass from Lane.
Big
Leads
Rich.
back down 2-3.
Big minutes for the Grenadiers here.
Richard's working down low. Richard is working down low now. Defensively kept Brazzara from getting that ball. He's trying to get around him. I mean, we're vying for 3 seconds in the lane. I don't know how long you can stand in there.
Looked like Big Rich.
I mean, he held his own down there.
I mean, the thing about Big Rich is, I don't know if you can see it on the broadcast, there's not much weight to him, but he was holding his own.
Rich was playing great, solid defense down there. It looked like 3 seconds in the lane to me. And a nice, that should stay with Brescia. It will. But nice defense right there from Reed to tip that out of bounds, not allow the pass to get to the block. 15:43 to go, 56-53.
I think the Grenadiers learned really quickly what they needed to do to stay toe for toe with the Bearcats, and they've done exactly that so far.
Ravenka checked in. Richard Lang with the tip. Goes to, wow, what luck that was. Richard tipped it away, and Sayans came up with it and hits the turnaround jumper as the shot clock was getting ready to expire. Leads back to 5. Gets it to Lauterball. Down low to Richard. And Richard gets fouled. He's going to the line.
And, I mean, Big Rich is working.
Big Richard is given great minutes. I mean, he's just tough down there.
He's a bulldog.
Yeah.
He's been giving it his all, and we're going to see him at the line. I think this may be the first time I've seen Big Rich take the line.
I've seen Richard take free throws as well. Richard's first shot. Good. What touch from Big Rich. Wow.
I mean, this just fires me up.
That was a nice shot from Rich.
I mean, I don't know why he doesn't just put his arms out in front of him and place the ball in the basket, but
Richard's second shot, a little off. It's right there, though. So we can confirm Richard Lang can shoot free throws.
He can do anything. What can't he do?
The lead is down 2-4. Brescia leads 58-54. Gardner gets right by Armani Carr, and that will trigger a foul, but I don't think Gardner was ever going to get that shot off anyway, so Armani should have maybe kind of let him keep going. And that's why I thought the same thing, that Coach Brown is vying for. It looked like Gardner was trying to pass it. He was not attempting a shot. He was under the goal.
He was under the goal. I mean, I guess they could make an argument that he was going to kind of do like a, I don't know what they can guess he was going to do. I mean,
Gardner's first shot is off.
Well, may end up working out for him.
May end up working out just fine for IUS, but they've got to get a rebound here if he does miss. Gardner's second shot upcoming. 15:09 to go. Good. Gardner's nothing but net on that one. Lead is back to 5. They get it in to J.J. Reed. Get it back to Jacoby Hendricks, Brescia will pull the full court pressure off. We'll pick him up at the volleyball line. High ball screen from Richard Lang. Hendricks gets around it. They have suffocated Jacoby tonight. They have not let him get a thing. That should be a hold on Brescia. It will be a hold on Christy Ravenka, the freshman from Moldova. That will be his first foul. We will go to a media timeout. 14:54 to go. Brescia leads 59-54. And welcome back in, 14:54 to go. It will be Grenadier with a baseline out here. Grenadier basketball. Brescia does lead 59-54, one of the slower games we've seen the Grenadiers play at home here in some time. They've just played so well in this building all year.
Yeah, they sure have. And I think really the biggest thing to the Bearcats' benefit has been shutting down Jacoby Hendricks.
Oh, what a spin move to Armani. Corner three, just short. Oh, they got the shot they wanted right there.
Yeah.
Lane with a good spin move, dishes it off to Armani, wide open in the corner, just a little short for Armani. And Armani's guarding Gardner very tightly, making every catch tough. And now, and what defense right there, Richard. That's exactly where Coach Brown directed him to go. He just hung out on the lane, and a foul on Luke. That will be a foul on Brescia. And now the fouls are starting to add up a little bit here, but Coach Brown just directed Richard. He said stand right there on the block. He knew exactly where they were going, and Richard altered the shot. What defense and what minutes he's given off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, he is. This may be the best he's looked, really, over an extended period of time all year. I mean, he's put points up on the board. He's played great defense.
And there's another quick foul on Luke. That's the sixth personal foul right there. One more, and guess what? We're shooting free throws. So this is something to watch. 14:06 to go. Not even halfway through the second half, and the Grenadiers are one foul away from being in the bonus.
Yeah, and Ethan Hadaway going to go ahead and take the court for Big Rich.
Richard gets some well-deserved break. Get it in to Hadaway. Get it to Jacoby Hendricks, who has yet to score here in the second half. Get it back to Armani Carr to Reed. Up to Lauterball. Jacoby now will isolate that side of the floor to himself. He gets the bigger defender on him. Oh, step back three. Good. Three-pointer. Jacoby Hendricks for three.
And that's what we needed.
And now the lead's down to two. And then Jacoby gets the steal. Picked up by Lauterball. The Grenadiers have numbers. Oh, and he just could not get the alley-oop, and J.J. Reed does finish it.
Comes back to finish. Attaboy, J.J.
J.J. ties the game at 59, and the Grenadiers have drawn it to something we have not seen it at since 2 minutes in this game. Sands are back for three. Missed. Rebounded by Jacoby. And the Grenadiers could take their first lead. Jacoby with the floater. Good! Jacoby Hendricks scores. Timeout, Brescia. And the Grenadiers have their first lead since 2 minutes into the game. 13:08 to go. IUS leads 61-59.
Why did I choose IU Southeast? It's close to me, just across the river in New Albany. You really get to know your professors one-on-one. And I was able to save money with their Keys Match Scholarship. Shine bright at Indiana University Southeast.
Tyler, we're back.
We're back in. 13:08 to go here in this game. Grenadiers have taken their first lead since 2 minutes in the first half. So
Yeah. Been
nice.
a tough-fought game by both teams.
They were down by, got to 10 at one point, was the biggest lead for the Bearcats. And now IUS has clawed their way back in front. They've played so well in this building. It'll be interesting to see the way the rest of this game goes. Brescia has the ball. It will be Corey Gardner, who has 19 for Brescia. Jacoby Hendricks just got his 24th of the night. Get it into Hogg. Back to Brazawa, guarded by Hadaway. Brazawa gets it to Sands. And Luke for three, misses. Armani skies in for the rebound. Armani clears it out. Good rebound from Armani. Carr gets the high ball screen from Hadaway, gets it into the lane. Nothing there. Gets it into Lauterball. And it's going to be stolen by Sands. He had Armani in the corner open, just could not find him. Gardner looks to run. We'll back it back out, cut off by Hendricks. Gets it to Hogg. Hogg back to Sands, to Luke. Luke gets in, working on Reed. Scores. Tie game back at 61. Luke got in the lane, and Hadaway could not cut him off.
I mean, this is a game I kind of just want to sit back and watch.
Oh, yeah, it's been fun. And now that will trigger Jaden Johnson to the table. First minutes of the second half for Jaden Johnson. Jacoby Hendricks being guarded tightly by Gardner. He pulls up, he shoots. Off, a little hard. We'll be have an offensive foul on Hadaway.
And he pushed him in the back.
That's what the referee said. 11:45 to go. 11:45 to go. We're all square at 61.
J.J. Reed brought off for Jaden Johnson.
Johnson's first minutes of the second half. Going to have to find a way to get some more offense besides Jacoby. I look at Armani to get going, too. He could be a nice little three-headed scorer for the Grenadiers between Hadaway, or between Lauterball and Hendricks. That should be a travel. It will be a travel.
And, I mean, fans are really excited. And, oh, goodness. Wow. There's just a lot. There's a lot
Going on. Yes, there is. Lauterball gets in the lane. He throws it down to Hadaway. Hadaway fouled. He just cannot convert that layup. Now he will go to the line.
We've seen one big man make some free throws tonight.
See if we can get another one. If we can get another one, hey, playing pretty good there. Hadaway scores. Wow, hey, both big men.
Can I say something, Tyler?
Say it.
That was a pretty good, just form-wise, that looked great. I think this is the, this is
interesting. And Hadaway makes both. Leads back up 2-2 for the Grenadiers. Hadaway will check out. J.J. Reed back in for the Grenadiers.
We're just getting a lot of insight from kind of behind the scenes of the coaches that I wish we could convey, but I don't know if there's any way that we could over the broadcast. If you're not here to see it, if you're not here to hear it.
Hogg gets it across for the Bearcats, gets it to Sands, to Luke. Oh, and it's stolen by Jaden. If he can control it, he's trying. Ball's loose. Lauterball has it. Lauterball gets into the lane, scores! Lane Lauterball, 4-2. And the Grenadier bench is up, and they are getting loud. Steal, another one. Oh, Gardner controls it.
Really good job able to control that. Wow.
Grenadier has got the lead up to 4. Man, this has been a up-paced, fast game. It will be an injured player.
Originally called a timeout.
It was originally called a timeout, and now Feister with 4 fouls is back in for the Bearcats with 10:32 to go. Yeah. He's got 1 foul to give.
See, Luke maybe took a
shot in the nose.
Yeah, a shot to the nose. Good defense from Jaden Johnson.
Gets it back to Feister. He's going to have to get a shot up. He throws it up. No good. Shot clock violation. Going back to the Grenadiers.
And the head coach for the Bearcats yelling at the ref. Right in his ear.
This is going to get interesting. Lauterball kicks it out to Armani. I thought he was going to take the 3. Does not. Gets it to Jacoby. Jacoby, who's been very good again tonight, gets into the lane.
What a move from Jacoby Hendricks.
And Jacoby scores. Lead is up to 6. Gardner looks to run. He will be pushed back by Armani. Sands gets into the lane. He's going to take a jumper over Hendricks, he scores. He scores. They get it in to Hendricks. Under 10 minutes to go. We're halfway through the second half, and the Grenadiers hold one of their largest leads of the night. Lauterball gets in the lane and fouled. Lane's going to the line. And Louis Penn will check in for the Brescia Bearcats. It will be a media timeout. 9:37 to go. Your IUS Grenadiers are out front 67-63.
Indiana Members Credit Union. We're invested in more than just your finances. We're invested in your future, the future of your family, the well-being of the community you live in, and in those who dream big. Until those dreams become a reality, any bank can give you a loan or open an account. At IMCU, we care about more than just dollars and cents. We care about doing things that make sense. And investing in you makes good sense to us.
Back after the media timeout. Grenadiers currently leading 67-63. Lane Lauterball at the line. He's got a couple of free throws, Tyler.
That he does. He's got to convert these. Get the lead back up a little bit higher, as we kind of need all we can get with points-wise, as this game's kind of just been back and forth this entire second half.
For sure. Really the whole game.
Yeah.
It's been back and forth.
He does miss the first. He will try to convert the second. 68 points now for your Grenadiers. Push that lead up to 5. We will take it. Lane now is up to 19 on the night. Another nice game from Lane. Kobe does have 26 for the Grenadiers.
Grenadier bench. Lot of energy. Took me a second to find that word.
Yes, they do. They have a lot of energy. Feister working on Reed. He takes the 3. Blocked. Jaden Johnson tipped it. He's got it. It will be. He's got to watch out, though. It will be tipped out of bounds by Louis Penn.
And Jaden Johnson didn't have the first half we're used to seeing from him, but he's put in great minutes after getting in here in the second half. He's been really good for the Grenadiers.
Yes, he has. And now the Grenadiers need to find a way. I think a three-pointer here would go a long way if the Grenadiers can manifest one of those plays up. Hendricks looks to set up a play. He will. He gets Lauterball, and that's going to be stolen right away, and Gardner read that like a book. Scores. Corey Gardner scores. He's into the 20s. He's got 21 for the Bearcats. Leads back down 2-3. It's just one of those things, just back and forth, back and forth.
I mean, Gardner has been much quieter, as Lane Lauterball right there to put it up.
And a nice alley-oop from Johnson to Lauterball. And we have seen that. That's a play we haven't seen the Grenadiers do a lot of all
that
season.
Ball's going to be stolen by J.J. Reed. Lauterball wide open. Puts it down. Lane Lauterball
dunks it home. Grenadiers are now getting out and running. They are having fun. You can see it. They're playing with confidence. They've got a couple steals these last 3 or 4 possessions. Now the lead is up 2-7. They've got to find a way to get another stop, see if we can get this double figures. Pin in the corner for 3. Puts the little stop to that bleeding. That is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Bearcats.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, they've done it all night. The Grenadiers had to do it in the first half. Right now the Bearcats have to do it, making those shots just to keep themselves alive. Ball comes loose.
And they will call a foul on Penn. It'll be a foul on Penn. Oh, they will call it on Calvante Shaw. That will be his 4th personal. That should put the Grenadiers at the line if I am correct, and yes, it will. Lane Lauterball goes to the line for the bonus free throws. We've got to have both of these.
Yeah, and I think really all game, the thing that separated the Grenadiers and the Bearcats most is the amount of fouls they have.
Yeah.
I mean, 9 here in the second half for the Bearcats to the Grenadiers 4. One plus one, Tyler, what's that equal?
I mean, we've got 6 players on the floor for the Bearcats. They cannot figure it out.
Interesting.
And this has just been an absolute mess.
And the Bearcat players getting into a bit of a screaming match with their coach.
This is just insane.
What?
And the second shot's good. Lane makes both. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Grenadiers. And now we've got to get another stop. I'd love to see this lead get into double digits. Gardner looking for some help as he is being guarded tightly by Xavier Price. We saw when Price came in the first half. It's tough for Gardner to get some points. Xavier's a lot bigger guard than what Jacoby is. Kind of slowed Gardner scoring down a little bit. Hogg working on Lauterball. Tries to get that turnaround, does not work. Gets it to Feister. He's going to have to throw up a 3. And that will be another shot clock violation on the Bearcats.
I mean, and the Grenadier defense has been completely different in the second half. Jacoby Hendricks going to bring it up the court for the Grenadiers.
Gets into the lane. Oh, boy. Not going to work.
And that's what I'm saying here. Sometimes we see Jacoby do a little too much. But speaking of too much, there's so much too much going on in here to pay attention to the actual game.
This has been insane. I mean,
we have fans, we have coaches, players, everybody's yelling.
I mean, it's been nonstop since this game started. We are down to 6:40 to go. Grenadiers still hold the lead. Feister gets in the lane, working on Xavier Price, scores. He scores. Camden Feister, he's got 4 on the night now.
I mean, it's a shame because we've had a really, really great basketball game going on the floor, but all of these external distractions have made it hard really to enjoy everything that's going on.
Reed gets in the lane, almost an and one. And J.J. Reed is going to the line for the Grenadiers. Good. Reed makes the first free throw, leads back up to 5. Second one shot from Reed is getting ready to come. 6:15 to go. Pushes the lead up to 6. Man, that was a good trip to the line for the Grenadiers as they do convert both. And this is vital now because they're in the bonus, so they're going to get their shots when they go to the line. They've got to convert both of those, and they could really shorten this game up pretty quickly. Penn gets it in the corner to Hogg. Hogg working on Reed. Hogg's going to take the jumper off.
That ball's going to be tipped out.
And now we've lost the ball under the bleachers.
Oh, my goodness. And Lane is going to go out and get that, give it out to Jacoby.
They can just do it all. They can do it all.
Jacoby is going to take control of the ball here. He's going to. Oh, what a shot.
Jacoby.
That little step back jumper. I mean, he's got it working, it seems like, at all times. And it looks like the Grenadiers' lead is going to go up to 8.
And we got to have a stop. Gardner with the jumper. In and out. Rebounded. Lane Lauterball. Got to get it back to Hendricks. He does. 5:18 to go. Leads up to 8. We could make it double figures. Hey, I've been asking for that, Zach.
You have for quite a while. Kobe's going to take control of the offense here. Bring it up, think about a shot, will not take it.
Gets it to Lane. Oh, thought he was going to go to Reed there for a second.
Lauterball kind of slipping, but able to stay on top. Shot just off by Armani. And that'll be a foul on Jacoby. And one for the Bearcats.
We will have a under 4 timeout, 4:46 to go. Grenadiers do lead 78-72.
Back now after the timeout, and I do apologize to our listeners if you can hear some disgruntled Bearcat fans. We're really just here to talk about the game of basketball here, as that free throw will be made.
And the and one is completed for the Bearcats. 4:45 to go. IUS does lead by 5, 78-73. The Bearcats do put back on that full court pressure. They get it across to Lauterball. Lauterball will be trapped. He's got to find a way to get it out. He does. He gets it to Reed. To Xavier Price for 3. Good. Xavier Price for 3. And that is what you got to do. You're going to beat a press sack. You got to pass.
Yep.
Gets it to Hogg. Hogg on Reed. Gets it over Price. And they call a foul on Xavier Price for. Wow. 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 Well, okay. They do say that is a foul on Xavier Price. I didn't see it, Zach. What about you?
I didn't see it either.
He was setting up for a charge and didn't even get jumped into. 4:16 to go. Hogg's first shot's good. This still has been such a good game.
It really has. This has probably been the best game we've seen.
Outside of Point Park, yeah, this has probably been one of our most exciting games all year. It's just been good back and forth. Hogg's second shot's good.
I mean, really, both teams on every side of the ball just played really well.
Oh, 100% they did. Hendricks got to get it across. He's being pressured. He gets it to Lauterball. Lauterball will be trapped. Gets it to Xavier Price. To Hendricks. Hendricks has got Armani in the corner for 3. Good, and they're making the pressure hurt. They have found their three-point shot. Grenadiers lead by 9. Feister working on Lauterball. Blocked by Lane.
Lauterball.
And Gardner will steal it.
That's
Xavier Price thought
great recovery by Gardner.
Xavier thought he had a wide open lane to the. Oh, and what a block by Reed. Gets it back to Feister. Feister gets into the lane, and that will be a walk. And that will be another turnover from the Bearcats. And now the pressure will be called back for the Bearcats. They got burned on back-to-back possessions by open three-pointers.
Yeah.
So
it looks like the Grenadiers are going to take a moment, slow it down a little bit, which I think is smart. I mean, we've seen comebacks happen. Jacoby's going to put that up just off. Gardner's going to lead the offense once again.
It's into the lane, throws it out to Feister for 3. Good, he's got 7.
Really good pass from Gardner there.
Yes, it was. Now the pressure is back on for the Bearcats, but just a little bit of a different kind. They will try to slow the Grenadiers down and force a turnover. They've got to get a turnover.
Kobe's going to call a play here.
High ball screen from Lauterball. Jacoby loses it. Luke will have a run out. And one.
It's going to be an and one.
What a bad, it's just, Jacoby's just got to let him go. Just let him go.
Yeah, I don't understand jumping up and causing contact like that.
He was never going to block the shot over the Luke, who's got 3, 4, maybe 5 inches on him. This lead could get cut down to 3 if he can make this free throw here. Wow, this game's tightening up right here at the end once again. Luke's free throw is good. Good. Took a second, but it went down. And Luke has now got 12 points for the Bearcats, and the Grenadiers have got to find a way to get a bucket here. I think you got to go to Hendricks or Lauterball. You got to go to your bread and butter here and try to get an easy bucket.
Lauterball's going to bring it up. What a great move from Lane Lauterball.
What a move from Lane Lauterball. Lane scores. Throw it down to Gardner, who's out of bounds, going to the Grenadiers.
That pass just thrown a little bit too far. I thought it was going to be over Gardner originally. It was good for him to get a hand on that. Yeah. And I mean, he's been a lot quieter in the scoring department, but he's covered really every other facet of the game really well.
He does have 21, but he did have 17 at halftime, so he is definitely slowed down in the second half. Lauterball's going to get it just taken from him. The ball's loose. Sands does come out with it. And
as soon
Gardner
as I
will
say
get
it,
an easy bucket.
As soon as I say it.
Nobody wants to pull away for us. Nobody wants to do it. Minute 48 to go. Leads back down to 3.
Lead by 3.
High ball screen for Jacoby. Gets it to Lauterball. Lauterball will have an easy bucket. Way to the lane. He gets it blocked. He recovers, scores. Lane Lauterball scores. Lane's up to now, 27. I thought that's what it said, but I had to take a second look. Lane's got 27. That will be a foul on J.J. Reed. So once again, Lauterball and Hendricks. I'm really curious if we will see maybe Big Rich come back in towards the end of this game. He could be, you don't want him to get fouled, but he caused so much just disruption around the lane.
Yeah,
it was
really
hard
does.
to get those layups, and that's kind of when the Grenadiers took that run. First shot from Hoggs, good. Hoggs got 21, Zach. It's a pretty nice game from him as well.
Yeah.
Second shot to cut it back, 2 threes, good. Leads back to 3, minute 24 to go. Get it into Kobe to Xavier. Xavier gets it back to Jacoby. Jacoby's going to have to get it across, though, and he just outruns both of them. Gets it to Lauterball in the corner to Armani. Armani does not take the shot. That's smart. Gets it to Jacoby Hendricks. Hendricks wide open 3. In and out. Xavier tipped it around. Sands does rebound it. Man, you don't see him miss that many open shots.
Yeah.
Hogg takes it in, misses. Gardner lays it in. They call a foul. And 1. Gardner could tie the game if he makes this free throw. 59 seconds to go.
And I mean, could it really end any other way?
Yeah, You know, as many games as we've done together this year, we've done pretty much every home game together, but just a couple. I feel like we've done a lot of overtime games.
Yeah, I agree.
Shot from Gardner, misses. He could have tied it. He did not. He missed the free throw. Under a minute to go. Hendricks has the ball. Grenadiers lead by 1. They get it across to Lauterball. Has Armani open. He pulls it back out. They get it to Jacoby. Gets it to Reed. In the corner to Armani for 3. In and out. Xavier Price goes skying in for the rebound. Xavier Price with the rebound. Get it back to Hendricks. Throws it to J.J. Reed for 3. Misses. Tipped around. And, oh, they don't get one foul. Armani just got bulldozed in the corner.
I mean,
bulldozed in the corner. I cannot believe it.
28 seconds. It's a 1-point game.
Grenadiers lead 88-87. 28 seconds to go. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back in. 28 seconds to go. It will be Bearcat ball. They do trail by 1. There is no time left on the shot clock, so you think they hold for the last shot or not?
I mean, I don't think there's really any other way this could end. I mean, the Grenadiers are definitely going to try and force the ball to be turned over here, force a mistake.
They almost did get a steal right there with J.J. Reed. Timeout for Brescia. Brescia will get the timeout. They were in danger zone trouble right there. Now the ball should get moved up a little bit closer, but that Grenadier pressure almost forced a turnover. 88-87, your Grenadiers lead. 24 seconds to go.
And yet another game.
And 24 seconds to go. I'm excited. I'm ready to see this finish, how this is going to go.
It's going to come down to the wire, as these things seem to always do with us.
It will be a side out for Brescia. They do get it in. They get it into Feister. Down to 20 seconds to go. Xavier Price almost had the steal. Almost another steal. Luke does not take the shot. He gets it into Gardner. Down to 14 to go. They get it in the corner to Sands, who goes in. Scores! 8 seconds to go. Jacoby's got the ball. Down to 7. Jacoby's got plenty of time. And that will be a foul. That will be a foul. 2 seconds to go.
2 seconds left.
2 seconds to go. Jacoby Hendricks will go to the line. 2 seconds to go. 2.8 seconds. Grenadiers could tie the game or take the lead.
Bearcat, their coaches, their players, their fans are incredulous. They can't believe what just happened. A 1-point game. Jacoby Hendricks to the line.
Hendricks goes to the line. First shot is good. Tie game. Tie game. 89. 2.8 seconds to go. Jacoby could give the Grenadiers the lead. Oh my goodness. Second shot from Hendricks is on the way. He scores. Jacoby scores. Timeout, Grenadiers. Jacoby has 30 points in the game. Another great game from Mr. Hendricks. 2.8 seconds to go. Grenadiers take back a 1-point lead. Richard Lang's checked in to guard the ball. I love it. I love when they check in the big guy for that.
2 seconds remain. Grenadiers lead by 1.
2.8 to go. Richard Lang will guard the smaller Gardner, who can run the baseline, but Richard will make it tough.
And the Grenadiers are going to take a timeout here, so we'll have to wait to see those last 2 seconds play out.
Let me see.
And a lot of
he's just freaking out down here.
From John Sains for the Bearcats. Oh my goodness.
30 seconds to go.
I mean, this is insane, but we'll be right back after the timeout.
Yep. Here we go. Final 2.8. Big Richards guarding the ball. This could be, it's going to be an interesting ending.
Yeah, I mean.
These 2.8 seconds have felt a lot longer.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 timeouts don't help.
Sands will take it in. He's looking to throw a baseball pass. Reed with the tip. Game over.
The Grenadiers will win it.
They call it travel. They called it travel. They called it travel. There's no way. The game that will never end. How much time are we going to put on the clock?
They called a travel.
He said he wants 0.8 seconds on the clock.
0.8. I can't even put that on the scoreboard, Tyler.
Well, all right, once again.
They called a travel.
0.8 seconds to go. But this time they will not be able to run the baseline, so they're going to have to throw it over Richard. Richard, if I'm him, you just guard the baseball pass.
Last second shot.
No good.
Top. And the Grenadiers will win.
IUS will win. The Grenadiers will move to 10 and 11, 6 and 7 in River State's play. Brescia will move to 5 and 13, 3 and 10 in conference play.
What an unbelievable game. Wow.
It was an unbelievable game. Jacoby Hendricks finishes with 30, Lane Lauterball with 29, Richard Lang 5, JJ Reed 6, Armani 6 for the Bearcats. Sands has 9, Corey Gardner 25, Hogg 23, Feister 7, and Luke 12. Once again, the Grenadiers win 92-89, and in a thriller, they will move to 1 game under 500 in their overall season record and in conference play. Brescia will fall to 5 and 13, 3 and 10. It was a good game, Zach.
Yeah, really, really good game. Exciting all the way around. But the Grenadiers able to come out on top. Wow. I mean, those are the games you love to be a part of.
Absolutely. So once again, it was a good game, and Roll Deers.
Roll Deers.
Doubleheader sweep of the Brescia Bearcats. Your Grenadier women win, your Grenadier men win.